Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 10 of the Ring Report. I am Eric Battle, the best moderator on the best WWE podcast in the world. It's the Ring Report. We're excited about giving you this content, but we are getting ready for the road to WrestleMania. So we're gonna break down a few matches. We're still gonna give y'all some great segments, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna be some entertainment. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna have some fun, and so we're excited about that. And before we get started, and before I introduce my cousins, we get ready to celebrate, y'all. We're celebrating today. We are celebrating today. Y'all, we have made it to 100 subscribers on YouTube. Y'all make some noise.
I'm so proud of us.
Come on. We
I'm so
look, we
proud.
did it. It took us over a little over a month to do it, but God, look, we prayed before we started. God is good. We got our hundred subscribers or so, and people are sticking around. They subscribing and staying, and that's a good look, right? That's a good
Right,
look.
Don't
Speaking of
subscribe and leave, right?
right,
real.
right. Speaking of subscribing and speaking of platforms, Carrie, what up, cousin? Let everybody
Hey,
know what we're doing, where we at, where they can
yes,
connect with us.
yes. Hello, everyone. Happy 316 day. Before we get started, if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Like we said, we are at 100 subscribers. We thank you guys for joining us on this journey. We are the Ring Report on all platforms. On TikTok, we are TR.
RRP005.
My bad. My bad. Check out our website. Yeah, we on Spotify. I told y'all last week, stop playing with us. We on Spotify. We doing big things. We are happy. I am so happy to be here. Let's get it started today. Let's go.
Oh, great bearded one. What's up, my guy? Talk to us.
Sir, how are you? Hey, man, listen. We can tell we on the road to WrestleMania. The intensity is starting to pick up. We got feuds picking up, storylines picking up. My checks this week were just crazy. Yo, this is gonna be a good one. We got listen. Perfect time to have our 10th show since this is the hardest to attain. So here we go.
Storm, our knowledgeable one. What's up, my guy? You ready? Ready to get busy?
Yes, sir. Let's do this. Let's see if we get ready to put their shoes on for this WrestleMania. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lace them up.
Okay.
And just as you just heard, Gary just mentioned, it is Austin 316. Austin just kicked your come on. That's what I'm talking about. It is Austin
Yeah.
316 day. And so we are filming
Yes.
on Austin 316 day. And so we get right in. Let's go. It is our four horsemen, top of the show. We're doing four horsemen. Let's get it. Come on, two claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo!
Let's do it. So we're starting off. Here we go. Again, our four horsemen is who we felt made a great impact this week. And then we're kind of comparing them to a legit four horsemen, a legit four horsemen. So, Storm, we're gonna start with you. Who is your four horsemen this week?
My four horsemen this week got his talk game on real nice. He did it one time on X, then he gave it to him on SmackDown Friday. So I got to give it to Paul Heyman. He really pulled that J.J. Dillon this week. He made
Okay.
sure you wanted to pay attention. When he spoke on that X, he made sure everybody was watching Raw. Now that he's speaking on SmackDown, he's making sure people paying attention next week. My man got him tuned in. He's J.J. Dillon. Yeah, that's what he does.
Yes, I love it. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, listen, never wrestled, but that brother in the microphone can go. You hear me? So
Whew,
yes.
for
And
sure.
Mhm.
if y'all didn't see exactly what Storm is talking about, you got to go to Twitter. He was putting together trying to soup up the video game WWE 2K25 between Seth and Roman. And Paul Heyman said, I can't do that because here's what the tribal chief is getting ready to do. And he rolled it down. So if you missed it, go to Twitter. It's on there. Check it out. So we got Paul Heyman. Terry, who is your four horsemen this week?
All right, so I'm about to pivot really quick because production meeting, I said Io Sky because she slapped the hell out of Rhea and Bianca. But that was on Monday. 2 weeks in a row, I'm gonna pick Cody Rhodes because he went to that mid. Oh my God, what's his segment called?
Miz
Miz, T-
TV.
Miz
Mid.
Miss
TV.
TV.
When the Miz
Uh,
cut his music,
ah.
Cody went up in there and whooped up on the Miz. said, "Oh, okay, all right, Cody, let's go." He's like, "How dare you cut my music?" So I love that.
Put your
Yeah, homeboy
shoes
was like,
on.
"You bugging," and he had his shoes on, which was funny. Oh, now you want to come up in the tracksuit? Okay, you was ready. You was ready this time. You should have had that 2 weeks ago, but that is neither here nor there. I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes 2 weeks in a row. He had his little of his little Uncle Arn Anderson up in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
mug.
yeah. The enforcer.
It was like, dude,
Mm-hmm.
I will beat your ass real quick. Beat him
he
up real quick. And then,
he
then
learned
that
it.
was the end of the show.
He learned. Look, he learned his lesson from 2 weeks ago. He had shoes
Yeah.
on. He came in
He
with
was
his tracksuit.
prepared this week.
He came in the
He
tracksuit
was
and said, "Miz,
prepared.
you disrespectful." Laced his shoes up, put his shoes on,
Real quick.
and
Hit him
beat that
with the
boy up.
whatever that was called. And then that was the end of the segment.
And it was it. It was a wrap.
I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. So yeah, he got that from his Uncle Arn Anderson.
Uncle Arn. So we
My
got
man said
Cody.
he talking on Monday.
Oh yeah, he said he got Cody Rhodes, Mr. Alabama Slam himself. I appreciate you, Cody. Yes, we appreciate you. So, old gray bearded one, who is your four horsemen for today?
You know, I could tell me and my sister are one and the same because on Monday I was going Jay because you know what? He beat down A-Town down under, even though he got choked out at the end. But Friday happened. I'm going Jacob Fatu again. This dude, yo, six man tag. You know, he jumped on Braun so smooth this week, man. They listen. I'm looking forward to seeing where they go. He's got to be at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and I'm just trying to see who he gonna fight or who his match is gonna be against. Because man, this dude here, it's ridiculous, yo. And he's like a heel face because they booing the people he with, but they chanting his name 5252. I've not seen it like this before, especially this early because he hasn't been around a year yet, right?
No,
No, it
I
no.
is
mean,
not.
lot of momentum being picked up by Mr. Fatu.
Capitalizing on an opportunity.
Yeah,
What?
Mm,
And I guess he here for it.
mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
tell my kids
But
all the
that's my
time.
four horsemen. And again,
I tell my kids all the time. If the
I'm
coach
gonna
gonna
say,
put you in the, if the coach gonna put you in the game, make sure they don't take you out. And that's what he's doing right now. So
mm-hmm.
go ahead, tell us how. Tell us who he remind you of.
And then hey, come on, hey, listen, that didn't even remind you of that old psycho said, man. He just go do what he want, do what he want, when he want, to who he want, and that's just the bottom line right now. Hey, 316. But yeah, that's where we at with Jacob.
Let me find out. We're gonna have them Stone Cold references all throughout
I
the
mean, it's
day.
it's it's
Uh-huh.
it's it's three
It's
sixteen day.
316.
Yeah, it's three
Three
Hell yeah.
sixteen day.
sixteen. All
Hell
right.
So
yeah.
and Jacob literally, used his whole body to put Braun through the barricade, and so man, and got up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like he gets up every time,
Hey,
every time. It's crazy. It's amazing, y'all. We're going to my four horsemen. We're going to end it right. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. My four horsemen for the week is Roman Reigns. Throw your ones up. Come on. YTC, your tribal chief. Listen, it only makes sense for him. We haven't seen him in a while, but it only makes sense for him. We ain't seen him since Royal Rumble. It only makes sense for him to show up at Madison Square Garden, right? And it
with his
only makes
receipts.
sense for him to show up during a cage match in the main event. because Roman Reigns is Mr. Main Event. Yo,
He had to
and
pop out and show.
he had to pop out and he had to show what he was talking about. He been talking about these receipts he was owed, right? He been talking about these receipts. And literally, Dwayne's holding the receipts up.
The one he got the receipts.
Of
He
Seth
got the dollar
and
receipts.
CM Punk. And listen, and we're gonna talk about Seth and CM Punk and Roman later on. But Seth and CM Punk's match was literally unbelievable. But that match, everybody was getting stomped, foreheads was in place, people were getting stomped all over the place.
More than
People, yeah,
once.
getting stomped all over the place. I mean, people jumping off top rope, stomping people in the head, people going to sleep, going night night. And then
Kurt Franklin all through that, boy.
Seth thought it was over. He chilling, and then you hear the crowd. It's a crazy pop. I can stop there.
Yes.
Somebody's coming. If you look at all the podcasts all over, if you go to every body's podcast that does anything WWE content, that's what they're saying. They heard the crowd, and the response was it couldn't be nobody but Roman, right? Roman gets this pop. He hops over like the old Shield days, drags Seth Rollins out, and Seth Rollins needed a win. He ain't won in a minute, so Seth Rollins get this win and he pulls Seth Rollins out, throws him on. He spears him. Superman punches him, and then he gives him the tribal stomp on the head. Seth Rollins got his head in the way, got some of his own medicine, gave him a stomp on his head. But then Roman doesn't stop there. Paul Heyman, he did his daddy trot down behind Roman, and he gets. They ain't show him climbing over the or jumping over the barricade. Not sure how he even got in,
I'm sure he did.
but he
He
gets in the
probably went the
ring.
long
Man, you know
way.
he walked around to the building
Right.
outside,
He went the
man.
long
What's wrong
way.
with you?
Don't
He didn't get
do
that
Paul
shield
Heyman like
for
that. Don't do Paul Heyman like that. He probably jumped over that. Don't do him like that. So Paul
Yeah,
Heyman,
just
He
like I
fell
fall
over.
down through that announce table. Yeah,
Now he
It's
went
funny because he's
that little
fat.
side entrance that they believe the
you got the
losers
right
need to
one.
go out. That's the.
No,
I love
he
the
gets
no,
Paul
they
Heyman
didn't want
gets in
him
the
to jump over
ring,
there.
consoling CM Punk. Roman Reigns checks it out. He laughs, all like that sinister laugh. He gets in the
Yes.
ring. He don't ask questions. He threw CM Punk up against each side of the cage, and then he spears him. Then he gets over top of him and throws the one up. Listen,
And then you got 20,000 chanting OTC.
Mm-hmm.
regardless of the
Has there
YTC,
been a
you
better
still
moment?
are OTC, and this
We
is the
don't know.
reason why he is my four horseman of this week. He came in, made a statement, and this is the crazy part about, and we can all agree or disagree. Roman don't got to do too much. He just got to show up. He showed up, and the whole
Yeah.
aura shifts. Steph looked like he saw a ghost when he pulled him out of that ring. You saw his face. Steph looked like he saw a
Mm-hmm.
ghost. And so, who am I going to compare him to? Man,
Mm.
honestly, how many four horsemen has it been? I'm going all 10 of them. I'm going all 10 of them. Just that's who I'm
Just
comparing all of
because,
them.
right?
Yeah, just because. I mean, all 10 of them. You can even throw Dusty in there for when he was in there for a couple seconds. So all I'm saying,
Oh, Lord.
all I'm saying is the tribal chief, your tribal chief, our tribal chief, the OTC is a four horseman. Y'all, we got Roman, we got Paul Heyman, we got Jacob Fatu, and we got Cody Rhodes for this week's Four Horsemen. Come on, y'all. Come on, two claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo!
Woohoo! Hey, you know what Roman reminded me of when he looked in the ring and seen Paul Heyman in there with Punk? It's like if somebody was seeing their significant other hugged up in the street with somebody. He was like,
Yeah,
what is this here?
it
And
was
just rolled up
uncanny.
on him.
It's like
And it was
it was
rolled up on him, man.
the audacity
Hey,
look.
Roman said, I had my shoes on.
Yeah, it's audacity. And look, we can talk about the shoes he had on too. My gracious. Because he had on the
Yeah,
Oh
them
yeah.
shoes.
Dusty joints though.
Come on, he had on the shoes. My gracious.
He
Come
had his
on.
shoes on.
Come on, shout out to the Jordans he had
I
on his
Listen,
think
feet
Punk
too as
still got.
well.
wait a minute. He told Seth to hold still. On the hold still. I'm about to ruin you. I said, Lord, this
he
man.
said. He said,
I'm
"Be
Yo,
about to
still."
tell him to be
And
still. I'm
did
about to
he
ruin your
call him
life.
a? Did he call him a BAN?
I don't know
hey,
what he called.
And
we
then
don't
that's the guys know.
and we don't have the why segment this week, but my why is they ran
This
down too
nigga.
fast. They ran down too fast.
Why did they
Because
not let that
why did
stomp
they let
happen?
him stomp that boy on them steps? Come on
Please,
now.
please. We can do a little honorary why. Like, why they let that
Okay,
happen? Like,
what?
why they do that? I wanted to see that would have been pure cinema. He told him to be still. I'm about to
Be still.
You wait here.
And he and, and
I'm
he
about to
didn't
end
move.
it for you.
And he did not move.
He was
Be
getting
still. He
ready
did
for
not
it.
move. But y'all, ladies and
Shout
gentlemen,
He
out.
just
that's our
stopped
four
that
horsemen.
custom Jordan stomp.
That's our four horsemen. Listen, in the chats, all the platforms. One of our videos, four horsemen. If you got your favorite person throughout the week, your four horsemen, put it in there, put it down, and we will comment. We will agree or disagree with it. But listen, we want you to participate in that. Real quick, I'm
Yes.
gonna pivot. I know we had our production meeting, but y'all, I really want to get to. I really because he kind of excited me because I don't know what he was saying, but I'm going to mic check right now. We're going to mic check. We're going to mic check. My mic sounds nice. Check one. My mic
Check
sounds nice.
one.
Check two. My mic
Check
sounds
two.
nice. Check three. Boom, 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 boom,
Check
boom.
three.
Let's go, mic check.
Oh,
All right, family, here we go. And I'm gonna say this in all sincerity. And Kerry, you kind of touched on it briefly, but my mic check, I'm gonna shout out WWE's QB1, Cody Rhodes.
Oh wow.
He rolled up in the Miz TV. Yeah, hit Miz with the Cody cutter, and in a 25-second spot. And remember, I always complain he come out is too slow. He got a suit on. He said, "I don't want to talk to the Miz. I don't want to talk to anybody that's not named John Cena." I was like, "Oh my!" And he said, "Oh my, where are we going here?" And he says, "Hey John, if you want to join us on the road to WrestleMania next Monday, I'll be there." Mic drop. And he had his shoes on. He had a tracksuit on. He ain't had no suit, and he was with it.
look at
That's what I need from him each and every time. Don't give me this, no. Fire me up. 25 seconds.
in and out.
That's the mic check of the week. But there's more.
No.
I'm gonna give you the one last one. It's gonna be real quick. I'm going to my four horsemen, Jacob Fatu.
Oh, okay.
The promo he cut, and I don't know, they was in the back, and they was hyping him up. And before he started his promo, y'all heard what he said? Yeet. Listen, I've listened to it over and over again. And
What?
he said yeet. He said, "Hey Braun, let me keep it 100. You think you can touch this? Nah, you can't touch this, basically." He said, "I'm coast to coast, post to post. Me and you gonna run it back next week. Just, I'm a dog walk your ass." 25, dog deal. You telling dude, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna beat that ass."
He said, "I'm a
Yo, Jacob is on. And even who we all thought he was gonna be fighting in Mania was like, yeah, I mean, they was fired up. 25 seconds
in and out."
to get you invested into what's coming up, and I'm there for it. So those are the mic checks of the week. I mean, I'm gonna give Cody his props, but yeah, this the Jacob thing. I couldn't decide between the two of them. There we go.
Good job.
Mic check.
Mic check.
We got we
That's
got new parameters of mic checks. If your mic check ain't 25 seconds or less, you're not gonna be a part of the mic check.
Huh? Hey,
You
it ain't
set
got to be
you
25 seconds or less, but you know what?
we setting the standard.
Hey,
Make it short and sweet. All right, but it ain't gonna be
we,
emotional.
we
it was
setting the
that there.
standard.
25 seconds with Cody, that was probably his best. He told John basically, join us to wrestle on the road to WrestleMania. Next week, Monday Night Raw, I'll be there.
Hey,
Mm.
Dwayne sounded like Mick Foley when he was talking about Triple H. And we'll never have to ever hear a long promo again.
Yo,
I
listen.
miss the
25
And I
days.
hey, and can I tell you what? I knew when I said Cody, y'all was gonna be like, and then just remember this last week, I was like, how you gonna come out and and got a suit on and
He
not expecting it? Man, he smashed the Miz. Oh, you want to cut my music? Here, take this Cody cutter. And
he
then he just picked up the mic, dropped the title, boom, 25 seconds.
Cody watching. He realized he didn't make Mike
Yeah,
check last week. So
yeah.
and I
Well, he got it this
I
week.
heard,
and it
I
took
heard
and look, it took Cody to get over a couple of weeks. He had to get over the beating he took by John Cena. So maybe his head won't,
it's
in
okay.
his space.
Wait,
So now he's back.
he got beat up by he got beat two of the greatest rappers of all time. I heard.
I hate
The Miz is stupid.
I hate the man.
and
He's so
and
ignorant. He's so
and
ignorant.
Storm
He got
and
to do
Storm
like Stone Cold did to Triple H.
and I feel like we getting the Cody Rhodes you've been talking about. The nightmare is
Mhm.
here. I think he's setting it up, baby. I think he tired of being a pushover. And again, babyface, he a babyface, but
People,
he that Alabama slam Cody. Now listen, at some point they got to see him. Shoes was on and everything. So that's what I'm talking about. That's a mic check. That's a great mic check. Take us up to Cody Rhodes,
Yeah,
25
there we
seconds or
go.
less. 25 seconds or less. That's where we are with it. That's what we're talking about. Y'all,
hmm
here we go. We jumping into it now. It's the road to WrestleMania. I'm not even sure how many days we got left until WrestleMania is here. Anybody know how many days we got? Count them up. Count
38.
them up. 38 days,
38?
38 days
38.
before we get to see the 2 night extravaganza. I can't wait to see it for ourselves. And so it is Road to WrestleMania. And y'all, let's unpack it. Let's unpack some of what we've been seeing, what we believe is getting ready to take place, who we see might win. Look, I'm ready to jump in. Y'all ready to jump in? Let's
Yeah.
Let's
do
do it.
with y'all. Jay Uso and Gunther, right? It's warming up. Gunther is so disrespectful. Look, there's heels.
Oh, Lord.
I've seen heels. I've watched heels, but Gunther is on another level when it comes to the disrespect. Like there's a this
He's so disrespectful.
this it's
Mm.
disrespect. Like he first off he pulling on strings. He pulling people out that won't get like shines or shots, beating them up, tapping them out, like messing with
Giving him
people
TV
for
time, but getting it.
giving him TV time. And Axiom had a great match with him, but Axiom again went to sleep, right? And so Gunther is he is being disrespectful. And then Kerry, he gonna go in the backstage, gonna have a conversation with Jimmy.
This man, this is how disrespectful this dude is.
Sat down like they was cool, man.
My brother
Like they
for
were friends.
you've been whipping up on my brother for about 3 weeks, about a good month now, and you're gonna come to me to tell me, yo, you need to talk to your brother.
Stop jumping on him.
He was dead serious. He told Jimmy, yo, you need to go talk to your brother because he's doing well. He's leaving it all out there, but you didn't talk to your brother. Jimmy was like, dude, you about to drop weight
Right,
and you about to drop weight.
right.
What is wrong with you? And he's like, I was wrong for thinking you was mature. Yo, Gunther he is hilarious. Like the audacity. Or what does Stephen A say, Eric? What's the whatever that is?
Unmitigated gall.
Yeah,
Unmitigated
the
gall.
You gonna
unmitigated
come
gall, yes.
to me and tell me to tell my brother, stop it while you ahead, stop while you behind, cause I'm gonna keep whooping up on him. So yeah, Jimmy was like, "You got this twisted. You got this all messed up." Eat,
The-
damn it.
So Storm. Gunther is putting in a lot of work, man, with his character, man. He putting in a lot of work with this heel character leading up to WrestleMania, man. And I think it's some good heel work, legit. Like he literally pulled the guy, the only guy from Spain in WWE to give him a chance, which is great, which I thought was good. But then put him to sleep in front of his hometown. It's just the audacity.
Hey, it has to happen.
Am I right,
You
Storm?
can glance, but you were exactly right. But we're talking about a man that used to come to the ring barefoot because he felt that's how sacred it was. He didn't want to dirty his shoes.
Wow.
He need to put his
His
shoes on.
character, his character is. So let me put it like this: if it was a 1 through 10, he is at 4.5 right now.
Mm.
What you
This
mean?
man
Oh,
What you
can
mean?
be
is this
rooted
Axiom you're talking
in.
about?
If
No, you talking about Gunther.
10 is the nastiest a person can go, yes.
Oh,
If 10 is the nastiest a person can go, Gunther is at 4.5 right now.
Mm.
Jesus.
Off of
So wait,
everything in his history. If you really want to taste, I keep telling people, check out Walter versus Ilya Dragunov. Ilya left out of there so bruised, battered, and beaten that they felt bad for him and he won the title. That's how gruesome Gunther was.
Mm.
so you just told
It's
me,
levels to this.
you just told the viewers and us that the disrespectful level that Gunther has right now is only at a 4.5.
Sheesh.
Golly.
I stand 10
Sheesh.
toes down on that, sir.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If Let me be real. If it's if it gets worse,
I'd be smiling.
I'm I'm gonna probably dislike him, right? And I like if you
Let me ask you a question.
like,
Let me ask you a
if
question.
you if you get to a 10,
How many chops did Axiom take on Friday?
What?
Say again?
How many chops did Axiom take on Friday?
A bunch.
Did he?
He does. Listen to what I'm saying. He does not work those chops.
Mm.
He does not work them.
and you know what? Here's my thing. I know
So
you. We're talking about the in ring stuff, Dwayne. I know what the in ring stuff, and I know Gunther, and I see it with my own eyes, and I can see how brutal he can be. But I'm even talking about the out of the ring stuff, the stuff that he's saying on the microphone, the stuff
Oh,
that he's saying in front
oh,
of people. I'm,
absolutely.
you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm gonna say this. I mean, up until this point, I thought his character. I mean, he had a great IC reign, you know, and he fought off many challenges, but he has gone to different levels of his out of the ring character. I used to think, who's this dry ass dude here? Man, he yeeting in the crowd. I'm gonna come down to Jay. He sit down with Jay's brother. Disrespectful. I mean, when he told him he was gonna beat him down like he was gonna beat him down like a dog, put him down like a dog, and tell him he's gonna see this gonna be the most brutality he's ever seen. Back if he selects him, I was like, man. I ain't no dude had it in him. So I'm seeing a totally different side of Gunther, and it's just like, okay, let me pay attention to this. But I think they have to do that because right now this match is kind of getting buried in the card because of what's coming up. I mean, we got a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm glad we kind of leading off with it because you know I listen. And I'm thinking, okay, the way they pushing Jay, this can go either way, but if Gunther's true to his word, and Jay may be in trouble.
I say this, and I'm with you, Dwayne, on this. I thought that with everything that happened after the elimination chamber, and then with Jade's return and all that stuff, that this story was kind of getting pushed down a little bit because I'm not beat for it. Hell, I'm beat for Naomi and Jade a little bit more. I like where the storyline with Io and Bianca and Rhea is going, and then of course you got John and Cody, and then of course the triple threat match or whatever that that's probably going to be. So truth be told, that does sound like a week one. I mean, a week one, a night one first match type of thing. But as of now, not trying to be disrespectful. If it goes further, then cool. But as of right now, let's get that match over.
Hey,
It reminds
but
me.
I'm not,
I ain't gonna be super disrespectful, but it reminded me of what's the old boy Austin Theory with John Cena. You remember when they started? We was like, all right, good. That match is over. That match is over with. Like, all right. I hate to be like that. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be disrespectful. Shut up, sus.
but
I don't mean to
Those
be.
shoes. Oh, it's
how
funny.
many times though have we seen a match and they kick off with something and we're like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to start, and we be hyped for it.
We do, but last year when no, was it last year? No, it was Hollywood. It was when they was in
Yeah.
LA. That
This
first
is
match,
last
we were
WrestleMania.
so happy that it was over with. We was like, good, thank you. Get that out the way. Sorry, Jay, that I'm putting you on the same level as Austin Theory and John Cena, but that's how I feel. Until they do other more than that, that's night one, match one for me.
And I can't disagree, and I'm not going to disagree. But here's what I will say: Jay got Jay entrances is probably one of the best entrances that we've seen in a long time when it comes to when it comes to just the audience reaction. Right? It's just man, he even got people in the background who don't like him yeeting. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. To the point. And again, we talked about him. You know, cutting promos at the end, walking outside without no coat on, right? Like legit. And then, Gunther being disrespectful, picking on Alpha Academy, and Jay coming out to the rescue, right? Both times, 2 times in a row, he got put to sleep, right? He doing the baby face thing. And again, I will say one of the things I believe Storm is he's going to use the whole I'm underrated. Nobody thinks I'm this. Nobody think we're going to do this. And literally, it could be the shock of WrestleMania. I don't know because anybody who feels like they are not looked at or overlooked, they come out swinging.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I get that. And I answer all of that with a question. What are you thinking about this match right now? Every time you see Gunther doing something disrespectful, every time you see Gunther choking Jay out, what is the one question that everybody is left with?
Jay got his receipts.
Yeah,
He's stacking them,
pick,
ain't he?
he,
Yeah.
he picking them up.
But
He,
I
he
want to
picking
know
them up.
when the crash out gonna happen. Because
Exactly.
every
I
week
thought I thought
I'm
last
telling
week would
going
be
to
the
put his
crash out
shoes
the crash
on.
out. I'm sorry. Yeah,
I feel
I'll
like
be with
no,
him.
and you're right.
Until
The
then,
crash out, the
night
crash out is
one,
going to take place.
next one.
The crash out is going to take place at
When?
some point. It's going to
That's
take place.
that's what everybody's asking. When?
Because
And
I
I
was
think
looking
that's
for it
a
last week when you said it. I was like, yeah, you're right. And I was like, all right. He Gunther jumped in the ring, and I'm like, all right, get him, Jay. Oh no, yeah. And I don't like how Jay's being adopted by Alpha Cat. That's their names, Alpha Academy.
Mm.
Hey,
I think don't do that because I think that kind of draws him down. So, what is
look,
going to be the? He going to get beat down and become the leader of Alpha Academy? We
everybody
don't want to
wants
see that.
Alpha Academy though.
look, or he could be
Uh,
part of the bloodline. Really?
No.
But
Who,
y'all,
right
listen,
now
y'all.
Sammy
We
is
we
laid up.
yeah, but we still forget. We're still forgetting how Jay got to this point. Like I don't want us to miss the moments. I don't want us to miss
Mm-hmm.
the 4 years in the bloodline. Come on, I don't want us to miss
hey, listen,
that. Like that he had to, like he went through what he went through to get to where he is today, right?
to get to where he is,
To get
Yeah.
to the
So
Alpha
and
Academy.
hey, listen, he's one
no,
of
I'm
two
I'm not.
men to
I ain't
put
talking
Roman's
Alpha
shoulders
Academy.
to the mat.
I'm talking about the new superhero. I'm talking about the Macho Man, the 2.0. That's what I'm talking about. that's that's what I'm talking about.
Who? Wait a minute. Who 2.0?
Macho Man. This a
They
Who?
call him
snap
the
it to a
2.0 Macho Man.
snap it
Blasphemous.
slap, snap it to a Slim Jim. He got Slim Jim commercials.
Sir,
He got glasses.
sir, you are being disrespectful.
I bet you said that
You
with
are,
house shoes on too,
you
didn't
apologize
I'm not. I'm not
right now
apologizing. I'm not.
because
No,
he is not. Are you
you? Mike
nuts?
is the Macho Man 2.0.
Oh my
I'm not.
God, y'all is wilding. It's
I'm just
damn.
saying.
What's a damn full moon?
What?
What? It's a full
but
moon. Yeah,
but we
yeah.
but
Austin 3. What?
but
Look,
all I'm
y'all done sent me to a damn hot flash.
I see.
Y'all have
All I
sent me into a hot flash.
all I'm saying is all I'm saying is at some point at some point, well, hopefully we'll see Jay Uso and
Just
Gunther again. And I think Dwayne said at one time, this literally could be this could be the match that still is shown. We don't know. I'm not saying it will. It could be because people. I've seen Gunther in matches. I've seen Gunther in matches. I've seen him in matches, and I go, that's heavyweights. Him and Sheamus always have a crazy match, but that's Sheamus. Him and him and Drew McIntyre had crazy match, but again, that's Drew McIntyre. But what I'm saying is, I've seen Gunther have some matches. But road to WrestleMania, we gonna see.
so
We all agree that this probably be one of the. This might be day one, night one, first match. That's what we agree.
Whatever it is, it better be brutal.
It's going. It's somebody's
Macho
going.
Man.
But you still.
I'm
I,
sorry.
the crazy thing is, I've been saying this, and now all of a sudden I've been saying this. This ain't the first time I've said this.
I
This
don't know. I guess I didn't hear it. I'm
this ain't the first
sorry.
time I've said
Well,
this.
hey, yeah.
Apparently not. Macho
'Cause
Man has one of the best matches in WrestleMania history. They try to recreate it every couple of years. And you saying that Jey Uso is 2.0.
and,
You
and what
wildin'.
I'm saying,
I'm sorry. But go
I'm not
ahead.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's an upgrade. What I'm
I,
saying is, well, I'm not saying it's an upgrade of Macho. No, what I'm saying is, it's the AI version. What I'm saying is, it's a, you know, it's the,
then
it's
quit while
the,
you behind.
it's the, this, it's the AI version. It's the one you try to create. Put the glasses on them. You know what I'm saying? Get them that
It's a
crowd
team. It's
entrance
a team version. That's what it is.
coming through the crowd.
Get him the neon colors.
Get them the neon colors.
Yeah.
Get them a Slim Jim
Okay.
commercial. Get them a Slim Jim commercial. Come on now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Giving kids your glasses. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Macho ain't give up
So,
their pair of them glasses, player.
Man.
what
He
do you
gonna
want
give
to
up
talk
that
about?
one
They
pair.
are desecrating your
Yeah,
memory, sir.
yeah, yeah. All right. So
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
gotta
Road
do
to
that one
I'm
again.
WrestleMania.
not.
So
Four
who
letters,
wins it?
one word.
No,
Who wins it? Who wins it? Who wins it? Who wins the match? Because it's going to happen. Who wins the match? Somebody take a shot at it. Who wins the match?
Jey
Right
Uso.
now, the way the public is looking is the way the perception is looking is Gunther's going over, but we still got 38 days to change the public's mind.
I know it's more money in the chase. That's what they say. It's more money in the chase.
It's
I'm
more
okay.
it's more fun to chase, but eventually you can't keep chasing forever.
Yeah. He ain't did nothing at this moment that's making me believe. I know he'll probably go over. I mean, I think Jay will win, but there's nothing that's really that he's done that's made me believe that yet. Like, okay, like I'll pick Jay, but ain't nothing he did gonna make me think that's what make me feel confident about that choice. Not at all. Night one, match one.
And it
You
What
lucky.
you say? What you say?
Lucky
What you say? Dark match.
here's my here's what I will say. Again, we forget if it wasn't for Jimmy, against him and Roman Reigns. If it wasn't for Jimmy, that's the narrative. That's the narrative. If Jimmy wouldn't have interfered, the narrative is Jay
He
would
would
have
have won the
won.
match.
And it's the tribal chief. Just like, again,
And
and I know what you're pointing at, but if Rey Mysterio can beat the Big Show,
oh God, he didn't beat Kane, did he?
that's
If Rey Mysterio can do what?
beat
Walk
the Big Show.
clean.
What did he say?
Beat
He did that by hook or crook and walk clean.
Oh my
He ain't
God.
gonna keep stepping on the Big Show legacy like this.
I mean, and that's you. That right there shows you that Big Show was in the doghouse for a long time. Like he must have pissed Vince off.
He was a
Did you say
WCW guy. He
I
was
stepped
pissed
on
off
Big
for
And
Show's
real.
legacy? Big Show did it to himself.
I know he used to. It had 26 face changes. Like, sir,
Bruh,
what
you
are you doing?
7'4". You 7'4".
They was.
Losing to somebody 4'8".
1,700 pounds.
Bruh, you come on now.
Did
Anyway.
you?
Anyway.
They was chanting just retire. I was like, oh, don't do them like that. They was chanting for him to retire. That's so
Bruh.
mean.
All right, y'all finish with this Rey Mysterio thing.
Are you really
I can
just
Yeah.
sitting
come
there
back.
You
listening?
look. EO. So
I'm
look,
going
another
with
Listen,
match that rolled to
listen. Every
WrestleMania.
time you bring up, Rey Mysterio and Big Show, I'm leaving.
Okay,
Road
fine.
to WrestleMania. EO Sky, Bianca, we know are facing each other for the WWE Championship. No, no, the World Heavyweight Championship for the girls. The World Heavyweight Championship for the female. We know that's for a fact. But this past
World
Monday, the World Championship. We know this this past Monday, um, Io, Rhea, Bianca were all in the same ring, and Io again being overlooked, slapped both of them in the face, pretty decent. Do a tantrum
Oh,
in the ring. Do it look like we are going and gaining to another triple threat match? What's your thoughts,
mhm.
Carrie?
Um, I like it. I think they're gonna make Rhea. I don't think anyone wants to boo Bianca, so I think they're okay with making Rhea maybe the heel of of this situation. I like that whole segment because they know that not Rhea, Io can't cook like how Rhea and Bianca do on the mic, but Homegirl got the biggest pop out of all of them. She slapped the whole taste out their mouth. I think she slapped Bianca harder than she slapped Rhea. Bianca says she slapped one of her little beads off, off of her jacket. She said she slapped the hell out. But I like where it's going. I'm not sure where it's going. Like is EO a transit? Like she
Mm,
don't. I'm sorry. When she beat Bianca the first time, I was kind of like, who is that?
really? Who? Yeah.
Right. Is
Man,
that
look,
being disrespectful? I get that
she
the crowd be behind her. I get it. But it's like, Bianca? Y'all, you gonna be, but you
Hey,
beat
wait, and dominated her.
her. No, 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 no. That was when she cashed in. Nah, that was when she cashed in because she had the leg was all tore up. And she came in, hit her with the daggone briefcase, and did her little thing off the top rope. I believe that's how she did it. But my point is, it's just like, is she really that girl? Like, she don't give me that. I just like, okay, if everybody be behind her though, like you deserve it. She does. Okay,
Mm,
if you say
And
I,
so.
maybe
that,
and maybe
mm,
hey, look,
she deserve it because she been jumping off cages with trash cans and somersaulting off Survivor Series cages
Oh, it
and
is like
giving up her body, But Io Sky again, she legit is she out in the ring now. Don't let it. Don't let it fool you. She is pretty decent inside that square circle. So Io is her thing. So but you got Rhea and you got Bianca. And again, we saw Io beat Rhea in the middle of the ring, fair and square. But we see Bianca, she's dealing with Rhea, but she's also in another situation on another show. So she gonna be focused enough to even pull off a victory at WrestleMania. Would this
Yeah.
be day
I
two,
think she will.
day one? I think Bianca gonna win. Dwayne, do you think she'll be focused enough
I think she's gonna
in the
win. I
triple
think.
threat?
Hey, listen, if she can come out on top in Elimination Chamber the day it happened, you're talking 2 months later, she good.
Yeah.
I mean, if she lose, it won't because she ain't focused. You
Yeah.
know, hey, I mean, at this point, she said, she told Naomi we done, even though Naomi was yelling Bianca as she getting smashed. I mean, I don't think we would be able to use that as an excuse if she doesn't win. But
Mm.
I think she will come out on top.
Yeah.
Storm. And as we say, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, we wanted Bianca and Rhea. That's the match people wanted. I we
Yeah, that's
wanted
what we
this
want.
since we wanted this one since the Royal Rumble when it was them the last two,
Mm-hmm.
and Bianca wins it.
Mm-hmm.
Why add Io Sky to the mix? Storm.
Professionally opinion. Um, I was just thinking of how I'm gonna phrase this. You want Bianca versus Rhea, but you don't want who's going to take that fall.
Hmm.
uh,
Somebody
that
got
makes sense.
somebody got to take the fall. Somebody got to take one for the team. What was EO Sky last WrestleMania?
Mm,
I don't know.
it's
I'll
She
quiet in
wait.
went
here.
in. She went in champion and dropped it to who? She dropped it to Bailey.
Bailey.
Oh
So as
yeah,
much as
yeah.
you don't want to say it, Carrie, I love you to death, and I love EO Sky to death. But yes, she is the transitional champion.
Yeah.
And
Let me
it's not even a knock because this makes her a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had the WWE, she got the world, she had the tag team. So she has accomplished. I think she's like the fourth or the fifth in history to be a triple crown. So she's got something on a notch on her belt with it. But she's going to WrestleMania to drop it. Question is to who?
So, do you
let me
think?
ask you.
Okay, Dwayne.
Let's say, let me ask you this. You seen how that promo went where uh, Bianca and Rhea was focused on each other, kind of ignoring Io.
Yeah, that's why they both got slapped.
Could hey, could she vulture a win because one of them then muck the other one up so bad, and she get that old cheap W? I mean, let's say Naomi. I mean, not Naomi. I'm sorry. Let's say Bianca hits Rhea with the KOD, and she pulls out the ring, and she gets the 1, 2, 3. I mean, they could set something like that up. I mean, that's the only way I see Io winning is if the two of them just focus on each other so much that she's able to just vulture the win at the end.
Yeah.
I truly, even if EO won, do you really want to go through promos every week with EO speaking?
Mm, no.
All right, listen. I mean, if they put up the closed caption, I'm good.
Oh God,
Like they
that's
like they come on,
I'm
like they do
sorry.
like they
Hey,
did like they did
well,
Shinsuke?
listen.
Boy.
Like they did Shinsuke when he first came back?
Yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
like he was
I
Dragon
think if
Ball Z?
they, I can't. Yeah, it's so disrespectful.
Wait, I swear, I don't know. Hey, listen, after she smacked him too and went nuts, I didn't understand a word she was saying.
Y'all are terrible.
But Kerry, what was you
Can
gonna
I
say though?
say
What
this?
was what you
Can I
gonna
say
add to it?
this? like that behind the scenes type of talk, that behind the scenes type of talk, I think that it's going to be Bianca just because of the time that she put in. I hate that I say babysitting Jade, but it's like her reward for babysitting Jade for a little bit. And that's probably ain't got nothing to do with it. But they couldn't, I don't like, they were just saying like Rhea and Bianca right off the bat. There was really no storyline. So now it's becoming a storyline. So if Bianca wins, that can set up Bianca and Rhea's thing, their program. I think that I agree with Sylvester. I think that EO is just a transition to get Bianca and Rhea their thing going. So I do think Bianca's gonna come out on that.
Yeah,
If
I
she
totally
don't, then
agree.
it's Rhea. I don't think she comes. Then I don't think Eo's leaving with that belt either way.
Yeah, I
She
totally agree.
she do like this.
I think it's Bianca. Bianca get the W. I think she comes home with the W. And just imagine her and her husband with belts, and sharing in that sharing in that the celebration together. I do believe in that. And Carrie, you gotta be careful. You might not want to hear Jade say she was being babysat. She might want to join our podcast.
I
But
don't.
if you want to join our podcast, you can come on. If you being babysat pissing you off enough to join our podcast, you was being babysat.
I,
Come through, Jay. Come through. So listen. Um,
Hey, listen, watch out for them cars.
but my girl Paula try not to get pushed on the car between now and
that's
then.
Lord,
Liv got to put
That's
your
what Liv
shoes
said.
on moment of the
That's what
week
Liv
for
I
said.
her.
just
Liv told her, "Hey, but Liv funny too.
Try
But
not to
we
get
got, but
pushed
we
on
gonna
no
move
more cars
forward."
between now and then.
Liv is funny. Liv is funny. Liv is hilarious. She cooked her real quick in that little bit of time. I said,
She
"Oh,
did.
come
She
on,
did.
don't let her do that to you."
She did.
she
roll
she
roll
cooked
to
big on that.
WrestleMania
But
as we
yeah, that,
continue. As we continue, we got the greatest heel turn, as some are saying here lately. Break a Wish himself, John Cena versus the American Nightmare. Can you be an American Nightmare and still be a face? A nightmare face? Like, I don't know. But the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Thugonomics himself, John Cena, Jacob from Fast and Furious.
can they?
They are doing it. This is main event. This is main event worthy here. This is one of the main events. I'm calling it right here. This has to be one of the main events. John Cena versus Cody. We believe this is probably the main event of WrestleMania. This will be night two main event. John Cena. And this is I did see this. Yeah, he gonna need a new picture. We don't know what John Cena gonna look like when he come on Monday night. We don't know what he gonna come out. He not coming out in Fruity Pebbles. He coming out in something different. So John Cena and Cody Rhodes, night one. No, night two main event. But I was
Mm-hmm.
saying about John Cena, he was there was a video where I seen because I know Kerry was talking about the picture being changed and he not coming out as Mr. Fruity Pebbles, right? And so
Okay.
it keep going in and out. But anyway,
what the hell?
The celebration.
Hey, that was the 100 subscriber
Right.
celebration. Let's go!
let's go. I would say we did it when we did it. But I seen a video of John Cena where they covered up the ball spot. So his ball spot may be covered up when he comes back to to on Monday night because he is up Monday night and Monday night is 3 o'clock coming up, y'all.
Yeah,
Is
good
that 3
grief.
o'clock? So Monday
Sheesh.
Yeah,
night is 3 o'clock. So,
for
but
the next 3 weeks, right?
we got the
Yeah.
ultimate baby face versus the ultimate heel right now, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. So I don't know. And this buildup happened very, very, very quickly, right? John Cena did a drop, like John Cena did a all out promo when he lost the Royal Rumble. He was upset and sad about losing the Royal Rumble, and he said business it's best for business for me to be in elimination chamber. So he called his shot for elimination chamber. He gets in the elimination chamber and winds up winning. And then you know what happens at the end of the elimination chamber. He kicks Cody in the ding ding, and then it turns from then on, right? Turns from then on, and now we got John Cena, who is a heel, gave his soul up to The Rock. And so all this, but I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of pieces here because you got John Cena who has never depended on nobody else for help. Now he got the whole Rock with him now, who they used to beef. So this is throwing me off. They beef for a while. Remember John Cena called him out for writing his promos on his on his wrist, on his arm. Like now we're back in full circle. We're back in full circle. We got
You,
John Cena teaming with The Rock, and The Rock still ain't through with bringing a whole nother squad because he still got two fingers up. He left it
Yeah.
because John Cena is three. This was the third, and then when John Cena turned, there's two fingers to the left. We don't know
Mhm.
what's going to happen. Something could happen at WrestleMania. I don't know. But we're heading to something different. We're heading to something. It ain't gonna just be no regular main event. Like it can almost be something, an upgrade to what we saw between Roman and Cody when all these people start coming back. Uh-oh. And so, Storm, where are we at with this? Can we see some surprises on WrestleMania in this match? Can Austin show up that night? Can we see some surprises? Can Zilla show up that night? I don't know. What we got?
Um, Zilla got his hands filled with Kofi Kingston. They got some smoke right now with each other. Um,
Really?
yeah, I'll explain that on the final thought. Um, I reserve the right of any opinion until I see John Cena on Monday, before I make any revelations on where we going on this, because I got to see what's happening. Now, as far as the final boss situation teaming up, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? You just said it yourself. That boy is Jacob. And Jacob was on the Fast and Furious franchise. Fast and Furious franchise is with the final boss. So at this point,
He
hey,
was there
he
too.
need he needs
You
some more
right.
Fast and Furious roles. You
You
understand?
right.
He needs some
You
he
right.
needs some more roles. It seems
And
Mhm.
like
again,
everybody that go jump on a movie with The Rock come back heel. You got Roman coming back as the tribal chief. Now you got John Cena kicking Cody in the ding ding. Hey, next person make a movie with him, turn it heel. Like, that's what it is.
but it's
Roman
crazy.
made a movie with him.
That's what he just said. That's what he said, Roman. That's what he said. Roman came back heel, literally. But here's what's funny though. It's Hollywood though. Now that makes sense. It just makes sense. Like Hollywood, Rock is like leading Hollywood, and so now if you come with me, you're gonna be even greater. And he was trying to get at the Cody. Cody
Is
said,
that
"No,
and
what's
that's
wrong,
the
Karen?
real I'm just saying, is that the like is that the direction it's going in for real? Like you
It
got
it
Yeah.
might it might be.
Becky and
It'll be a
like
nasty faction. I promise.
I wonder what it would be.
Let's see
So
who The
who's
Rock will
Cody
put third.
Cody
I'm
could
about
have
to say
got movies. Cody could have
who's
been the
gonna be
next Fast and Furious, but he decided to say no.
It's Dom's cousin.
He could have. He could have been. Could have
I
been
can't.
Justin.
I
That could have. He
can't.
could have been
You,
Justin.
you know what's
Blaze
crazy
Glow
about
lost the weight.
the whole John Cena and Rock thing, and the build up to the first Rock Cena match, and he said, "Yeah, the Rock respects you, but I just don't like you."
Mm.
Y'all remember that? I mean, they was going back and forth. He was, "I just don't like you," and basically John did the same thing that the Rock is did as far as his acting career. He left, he did this and he did that. John pretty much called him out about it. And you hear the documentaries, and he was like, "Man, I probably should have told the Rock how I was feeling about this and that." And that was true disdain for each other.
Yeah.
And the fact that now they kind of together is like,
He had
let's
he
see where
had
this goes.
he had the
Because
rock on his soul.
John Cena done had interviews where he recanted his statements. He said
Yeah, I was
now
Hmm
about to say. Yeah.
he understands that
Yeah.
The Rock went out there to bring the eyeballs back to the WWE. So every
Mhm.
time The Rock do a movie, he want to promote it, he go through WWE. Everybody that's watching the movie but don't watch wrestling, all of a sudden they watching wrestling
Right.
because The
Hmm.
Rock's involved. So now John
And the
Cena's
crazy
going
thing,
out and bringing it back.
who started that? Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. That was Roddy Piper's
Did we,
beef with
did
Hulk.
we
I mean,
just
with
did we just
Mr.
give a
T.
Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan? Did we
Roddy
just give a
started
Hulk
it
Hogan
first.
spot? Did we just give a
No,
Hulk
it
Hogan
was
spot?
Roddy first. It was Roddy first.
Second,
No, it
no,
was
Roddy was
Andre the
after
Giant.
them.
Nope, it was Andre the Giant first.
Oh, okay. He was in the daughter's the
Right.
bride's daughter or some crap like that.
Right, and
That is a move.
he also played
Legendary
Swamp
movie.
Thing. He also played in
But
the Swamp Thing with I can't remember the show, but it was a TV show where he played a character. So
and he
first.
did. But that Mr. T thing and that Wendy Richter and all of that early stuff that kind of brought Hollywood. That's what kind of made it stick. But we talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Look.
so regardless of the fact, there is a Hollywood twist to this. There's a Hollywood twist to this,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
So
You really
so
think that's what?
and for
Okay.
and yeah, this I think this is where it's going. We ain't really talking like for real. At some point, again, John Cena had to recant because he talked major cash jump about The Rock, about leaving and being a part timer, right? And now John Cena got to schedule his actual time of when showing up. And so apparently
Yeah.
he's showing up Monday night. And so
Mm.
Maybe Cody Rhodes brings this up tomorrow. And again,
Mm-hmm.
because again, Cody Rhodes does his research. I think we're gonna heat up now. Cody might not even want to come to talk though. I promise you. I don't think Cody's coming to talk. If he comes out, if he comes out in the
He
tracksuit,
got to have his shoes
y'all
on.
know what
He gonna have a shoot.
time it is. Yeah, you know
He
what
Tight.
got
time
his
it is.
shoes on.
I don't think he's coming to talk. Now John might come. I'm interested. What's your thoughts though? Come on, y'all. Before we move on, how you think he coming out? I think this is probably one of the this is probably the most must see waited.
It's.
Like, what are we looking at when he comes out tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m.?
I think tomorrow, even though it's at 3 o'clock, I think it's going to be highly watched because what does this heel version of Cena looks? What does that look like? I'm with you on it. I'm really, if it's maybe suited,
No,
Whatever it
if it's
is,
suited,
I'm
he
gonna
throwing
I'm
whatever it
thinking
is,
Lex
y'all.
Luger.
And whatever
I'm
it is,
thinking
he got to hit a
Superman Lex
home run.
Luger.
He's got to hit a home
Lex
run with
Luger.
his heel look, y'all.
mm,
He's got to hit a home
mm,
run with his heel look.
he
It's
will
got
have.
to be a
But
home
you
run.
know what? I said it the other day.
You
I
got one
think
turn at
it's
bat.
gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be cool. Like I think they're gonna go how it was cool to like the NWO, cool to like DX. I think John Cena still has the fan base, and I think it's gonna be cool to like. It's still fans out there that want to see him get 17. It's still fans that still, yeah, he was breaking little kids' heartbreaker wish. I get that, but it was people cheering when he kicked him in the ding ding. So I think this. I don't know. I don't know this. I don't. Like I said, this might backfire. they might. It might
Is it gonna make
backfire.
him a heel or
I mean,
more of
and
a
again,
baby face?
Right.
it could definitely
I'm
backfire. But I
here
still,
for it. I'm here for it.
I still think even if it backfires, I still think he still be mean to everybody. Like it ain't gonna be like he coming down there high fiving folks
Yeah.
and taking
Yeah.
We just want to see him do this
pictures with the
breakaway.
babies. Yeah, I
You
got to
ready
see
for
it.
that
Like
part? That's what
I
you
gotta
ready
see it.
for.
He ain't taking pictures with
Crazy enough,
babies.
that's what they
He
talk
not
about in
throwing
the
the
bar
towel
too. They
in
want to
the
see it.
audience no more. I gotta see it, man. I gotta see this ultimate heel turn. So
But I
we got
think
Cody versus John Cena. John Cena wins.
yeah,
he
I
has
second
to.
that.
Cena
I
gonna get
second that.
17.
I mean, if he don't win, it's just like okay, then why?
Yeah.
That would be the why.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, why did you go through all of this and you don't finish the story?
I think Cena gets 17 at WrestleMania. Where else would he get it? I don't think it's means as much if he gets it like at SummerSlam or Backlash or any other. I think WrestleMania, the show of
Mm.
shows, that is That was their workhorse for so many years. I think out of respect, they're gonna give him WrestleMania. That's just my opinion. Cody will get it back towards the end of the year or whenever, but as of right now,
No, that makes
17.
sense because WrestleMania is where he won his first won his first world
Mm-hmm.
championship, and it's when he beat
Mm-hmm.
John Bradfield,
JBL.
JBL, and then also too his United States Championship when he beat who did he beat for that at WrestleMania? He beat
Big
some
Big Show.
the Big Show. There it up. See, there it is. There,
He
it's the Big Show. There he go again. There he go again. There he go again.
Well,
My fault.
do,
My fault.
well,
My fault. My
do I
fault.
got to
God,
step off
oh,
again?
no, my fault.
no.
That's on me. My bad. But
See, I mean,
yeah.
he's seen as better than Rey Mysterio. That's more believable, ain't it? Okay. Yeah.
Big
um,
Show was
so
1,700 pounds.
he should have never
Well,
7 foot
lost.
Was
8.
that
He shouldn't have lost to nobody.
Never.
He still no,
Andre
it
the
was called
Giant
the
Never.
Memorial.
FU then. It was called the FU then. And he still hit it with the FU.
Hey,
He should
wait,
have
wait.
never lost.
And he got his arm broke by Rusev.
Rusev
Okay.
Matsuya. That don't used to be funny. But
I tell you, I said he must have lived in a doghouse. He must
yes, he
have
had to.
lived
He
in
had
a
to.
doghouse.
Hey,
Road to
they gave him a
WrestleMania.
bunch of paint to paint it a different color.
Road to WrestleMania. Now, here's what we think main event number one is going to be. We got CM Punk, we got Seth, and we got Roman. CM Punk, Seth, and Roman. It has not officially been said. Has it been officially said yet? No,
Not right
hasn't been officially been said, but we know where this is going. We know where this is headed. Dwayne think he's gonna stack them. He gonna pin them. That's what he's gonna do. I think it's Dwayne says it's gonna be a stack and pin type of situation, right? But who's taking this pin though? Who's taking this pin? I know for a fact it ain't
Both
Roman.
of
It's
them.
gonna
Both.
Seth gonna take the pin. It's gonna be receipts.
Yeah. So wait a minute.
He's gonna be you're a 2-time loser.
Let's do this. Let's do this because I'm pretty sure we all picking Roman. So let's reverse engineer this. How does it get? We all picking Roman to win. Sylvester, we picking Roman to win.
now.
Okay. So now that we got that out the way, how is it going to happen? Who's getting? So now that we got who we gonna win, who's gonna win? How does it get there?
Personally, you got to look at the fact that CM Punk just going to be happy he's in the main event of WrestleMania finally.
Mm,
So I don't think winning is really his key factor at this point. It's not going to hurt him or help him. He just wanted that main event. Seth, he doesn't really need it. And if they're trying to send everybody home happy in the main event, Roman's going to go.
I got it.
That's the way
I
I
just
see
It's
it
gonna.
right
I,
now.
I, ju- I just need triple threat matches are already no disqualification matches, correct? I need chair shots. I need tables. We need ladders. We you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
Yeah,
need.
I think
people
I
going through
need.
everybody can set
barricades.
Wait.
that through there.
I
I
need
think
the
actually
bloodline
Roman and
coming in to
CM
help
Punk are
Roman.
going to
I
get
don't
it done.
care.
God, we're gonna see so many. We're gonna see so many of them daggone curb stomps or whatever those are called. We're gonna see because they
But
all do
It's
them.
going to be Kirk Franklin in there,
Because listen,
boy.
all three of the shield are doing them now. Like it's crazy. All three of them doing them.
Yes,
Like everybody doing the
yes.
stuff. Yeah, this
Let
right
me
there.
clap
Everybody
my
head in position. Everybody head in position right there. Everybody head and all four. Somebody gonna get it,
Stop.
and this gonna probably be the worst stop somebody get. And
Oh
and
boy.
and then we got the tribal stomp. We got
so
Seth stomp. Somebody gonna get stomped. Somebody going night night.
I'm gonna tell you this. Here's how it's gonna happen. You're gonna get either go to sleep or stomp. Roman's gonna spear that person, and he's gonna pin the other person.
Don't forget, somebody
One,
got to
two,
catch a
three.
Superman punch.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen,
everybody.
okay.
Steph,
So I can see. I can see Seth getting to go to sleep, right? Roman Superman punching Punk, and then pinning old boy,
he gonna put somebody in the guillotine.
or vice versa. I
He
can
gonna put
see.
somebody in that guillotine. I think he putting somebody in the guillotine. He choking
And
somebody
they gonna
out.
tap him out.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody got
Here's
to go to
my
sleep.
Hey, wait. Wait, yo, I got it. I got it. I'm totally going this way. Go to sleep. Roman gonna Superman punch and spear the other person, and then stack both of them. One, two, three. Stack them, pin them. One, two, three.
Oh, he
Let's
gonna
go.
end with that
You want to
stack,
see that
right?
so
He just
bad.
gonna end with that stack.
Hey, we remember he said they ain't gonna put nobody else in a triple threat match with me because they know what's gonna happen.
They
I
do.
3 years ago.
I have what I think is going to happen. Although I want Roman to win, I think CM Punk is calling that favor for the wise man to turn on Roman to get CM Punk the win. I want Roman. I'm saying Roman. But I think just in this little bit of conversation we just having, I think that's the favor. I think the favor is him doing something to get Roman out. I don't know. Maybe like throw a chair in or something. I think he's gonna turn on him. I don't. I think that's the
Here's my
favor.
thought about the favor. Here's my thought about the favor. I don't think it happens at WrestleMania. I think the favor happens after WrestleMania. Here's what
What do
I
you think?
think. So CM Punk loses at WrestleMania, and I'm not sure how the storyline will go after that. But I think then that's when he's like, you know what? I need this favor. And I read it somewhere where he's saying you need to be with me. You need to be in my corner one night as a favor. And this could be, lo and behold, that night, it could be John Cena versus CM Punk. I don't know. Which will ultimately start a war, really, if he shows up in that ring, the wise man in the corner of CM Punk. I think CM Punk and Roman Reigns are headed to I think they're headed somewhere too down the line. But again, I don't think it
Because
happens at
remember,
WrestleMania.
you remember, remember Roman told him he's like, "That's my wise man," and
Yeah.
CM Punk said, "We'll see."
And that's what I'm saying. This is how we get them butting heads and arguing because he's going to ask him to show up and be in my corner for a match that's very important to
I
him.
And
I think the match. I think the favor is him costing Roman the match.
oh Lord,
I'm sorry.
I
I think that's what's going to happen. My
just
bad.
I,
My
I
bad.
don't
I
know,
just
but I'm gonna tell you this though. After Roman speared Punk, he said, "I ain't forgot."
Mm,
So yeah, there's something brewing. I
mm,
mean, we gonna see this here. I mean, we know him and Seth don't deal with each other. What are the odds that we get the
yeah,
two?
man.
We gonna get two of them to turn on each other, and it's gonna be a 2-on-1 and a race to see who can get the pin out of that one. Either way, whether it's the disdain between Seth and the disdain for Roman that Seth and Punk has for Roman, or the dislike that Roman and Punk have for Seth. Something like that's gonna play out. I mean, it's just like, okay, we're gonna find out in about 38 days, 4 hours, because right now it's about it's about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Something
It's
gotta
gonna go
happen.
down.
Something gotta
woo,
happen.
All I know is
yes.
Seth Rollins been lying the whole time because this whole time he's saying ain't nobody going to WrestleMania. Now everybody's going to WrestleMania. So he just lied this whole time. That's all I know. It was
I
cat.
told you he was shocked.
And
He
every
was shocked
promo.
to see. He was shocked to see Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns threw him out of that ring. His eyes was
Mhm.
buggy eyed, like, oh my gosh, I ain't stomping hard
Mm.
enough into that cement. And he's here,
Right.
right?
And that
So
was
he
the
was
hardest
like,
stomp I've ever seen.
and I've seen some stomps, and Roman Reigns took one, 2 feet.
Mm. Hmm.
2 feet.
Like you really gotta hate somebody. Like it's already 1 foot, but you really gotta hate somebody to double stomp, jump in
You
the
don't
air
even have
with
nothing to
2 feet.
brace yourself. You just
Right?
That's just disrespectful.
It
It
is. It
is
is.
out of
Putting your feet
nowhere,
on, putting your feet on
out of
as it
nowhere.
is.
Y'all roll to
You can
WrestleMania, roll to
shift your weight
WrestleMania,
with one leg.
WrestleMania. We see another match shaping up. See another match shaping up, and that's Charlotte and Tiffany.
Finally.
Finally, did you see Tiffany do the moonsault off? Did she was it the moonsault off the thing off the Titantron?
Or was it
No,
Off the thing.
Oh,
the
the
swan
swan
time.
says yes. He did it right
The
off,
swan time.
and then the swanton bomb off the J, and then when she was walking past, when she was walking past Charlotte Flair, kicked her in the face. I don't know if y'all seen that.
She- I said, oh, look at Tiffy. Look at Tiffy said, it's my time, bitch. I said, look at
Hey,
Tiffany. Finally
and
getting
and
into
that's what she
calling
needed.
her mommy, calling her mom. That's what I said. That's right. Hone in on that age thing. I'm going to beat your old ass. And I'm going to send you back home with that bedazzled Austin 316 the knee brace that you got on there.
What?
It's finally heating up.
It's heating up. It's finally
It's
heating up.
finally
They had one of them. They had one of them
finally.
brawls like they had one of them brawls like Jey Uso and Gunther had. They had one of them brawls where they got to pull people apart, and the fake referees getting beat up and thrown and tossed. They had one of those. They
Yeah.
had one of
I was
those.
throwing elbows, getting free. I was
They
like,
had one of those
Lord.
slobber knockers. They had one of them slobber knockers. They are were called, and so we are we are here. We are here finally. And she is saying now. Tiffany's stepping up to the plate because now she's saying, you know what? I can't take her lightly, right? I can't take her lightly. Even though she had to run out and save B-Fab, they don't even like. Again, if she I don't know. But she ran out. B-Fab came out. Shout out to B-Fab for taking care of Charlotte Flair in the ring. I did notice that while they were
Mhm.
wrestling. Charlotte Flair, we know you still not at the best health wise when it comes to that leg just yet. And
You can see
hopefully
it.
in 38 days you're gonna get it. But your figure eight
Hopefully.
is looking good though. I will say that. But
Yeah.
Tiffany comes out and rescues B-Fab. Maybe they start. I don't know. Tiffany now is remember she turned from a face. I mean from a heel to a face overnight, and so now we have Charlotte and so this could be night. This might be night two. I think this no this night one. So I think the other match
Night
is
two,
night.
match one.
No, I think this night one because
Nah,
I think Io and Rhea and Bianca is probably I think that's a better
that's better.
match.
That's a
That's
better.
night
That's
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a better one.
And I think that's gonna be the main event night one.
Who?
What's that?
I don't know. If they kind of been lately. They've been doing that where they've been giving the women's match that last main
No,
event
sir.
on the first night.
No, sir.
Even
I,
if
I,
it
I
Yoshi,
is, if
No,
they do do that, I don't think they're
Yoshi.
going to do it this year. Not with, not with that
I've
not
many
with
seen
the
it
women.
lineup.
before.
Not with the lineup we got though.
You
But you got to think about the last couple
Not
ones.
this year.
It was Sasha Banks and Bianca. That's main event worthy. Like, and then that was and then that was
Yeah,
Becky,
that was just
uh, Ronda
So you
Rousey,
saying a triple
and
threat between Rhea, Bianca, and Io was not main event worthy?
it's Io.
over
She the
Seth CM
reason.
Punk and Roman.
Hey, we don't know that. We don't know if that's confirmed yet.
hold
We
up.
know this. Yeah.
So you sitting up here saying that you prefer Tiffany and
Oh, I'm not
Charlotte
saying
over
I
your
would prefer that.
no over your tribal chief. That's what you're
No,
saying.
sir.
My tribal chief can.
Listen.
He don't. It don't matter when he wrestle. He is. He is WrestleMania.
So
Tribal wrestling.
Don't try to get that.
Tiffany
WrestleMania.
and
He don't need
Charlotte
WrestleMania.
over
WrestleMania need
Johnson
him.
and Cody.
Acknowledge him.
You said something. You
So
said something there, sir.
Tiffany and Charlotte over Johnson and Cody.
That's not
That
happening.
is bigger than that.
That's
That
not
ain't
happening.
happening.
Come on, there's no way they could fit in the main event
Oh boy,
anywhere,
this
Blake.
WrestleMania gonna be nice. Oh, this
Yeah, this
WrestleMania
this
gonna be
this one is
nice.
stacked.
And
This WrestleMania is stacked. This is a good one.
and just just a quick because I know they not on our radar this week. We see you see where your Mac and Crier is talking about Damian Priest. You've been picking the bones. That's his beef. I was like, Oh my God. That's your beef that he's picking the bones. Okay, we'll talk about that next week.
Oh my gosh.
What was you doing Friday, sir? What was you doing Friday?
Anyway,
Mhm.
Oh, he picked the bones. All right.
He
Drew is
said Damian Priest is
Drew.
picking every time
He's
he lost. Damian was there to
pick up the bone.
get the win. Pick up the
Drew,
Back
bones.
rib.
Man,
FYI.
we can't get the WrestleMania moments, man.
Drew, FYI.
That's what
Damian Priest has your number, sir. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you think. Put your shoes on when you see Damien. That's what you need to do. Put your shoes on.
And that's what he got to
So
do.
we'll have
That's
to
what
get
he
this
got to do.
now.
Tiffany and Charlotte, we're
You
gonna
got
see
to
what
back
they
move
do at WrestleMania. Y'all, look, that's our road to WrestleMania. We are showing you and we're talking about what we think is gonna happen, how it led up. We're excited about WrestleMania moving forward. We're gonna take a quick shift and go into Brain Buster today. We're gonna go into Brain Buster, Brain Buster, Brain Buster, Brain Buster, y'all. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let Carrie come on. Do your intro. Do your intro.
Okay, wait. Because I'm trying to figure out what you about to say.
So before she does her intro, here's what I will say. Uh, last week in the in our podcast, I was told I did not win, but the devil is a liar. I am,
Good Lord. Dang.
and there's no truth, and there was no truth in that. Come to find out, at the end of the day, doing research, I was correct. Matter of fact, Storm and I both were correct
Yeah.
in our
Well,
guesses. So therefore, we won.
that won't the answer I was looking
She wanted Stone
Tell the
Cold.
truth, shame the devil.
for. All right,
She
let me
wanted
start.
Stone Cold. But
Yeah.
at the
I
end of
want
the
to Stone
day,
Cold. Yeah, I want to Stone
Stone
Cold.
Cold was first. He was first. Yes.
Yeah.
so
All
now if she
He
right.
went with the
now
first
Whatever.
one.
audience, if she'd have said first, then we'd have been, you know what I'm saying? But she left it up to the
Now this.
generalized public. So
Yeah.
let's go.
I'm
Brain
gonna
buster
get
time. Let's
Ooh,
y'all.
they
get it.
swarm
Brain
too,
buster.
boy. They
Uh, yeah.
Come on.
All right. I got y'all this week. Look, I said I've been making these damn questions too easy. Eric is my nemesis. Storm be like low key behind me. Wayne be tapping out like whatever. But I'm gonna get y'all this week. So I worked hard on this week. Today's brain buster. The Hardy Boys won the Raw Tag Team titles in a ladder match during their surprise return at WrestleMania 33. What tag team walked in to WrestleMania as champions? Do y'all need that question again?
No. Nope. No, we do not.
God. Oh, God.
Let's go. Got it. Hey, go ahead and say it.
you do.
Oh, God. If you get this, I'm be so damn mad. Because I just knew this was hard.
Man, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Do you
Do you,
do y'all
do you
remember do
need
y'all remember all who
Dwayne?
were in the
Need
match? It's the
Ooh,
bar. In the bar.
It was
It was the
him.
bar.
It was the
It
bar.
was the bar.
It was the bar.
Yeah.
Sheamus and
It was the
Cesaro
bar.
because
So
they
you
were
might
the
as well,
one
so you
that
might
was
as well
the
go ahead and
most
give
mad
that
when
give that to me in give that
they
to me in Storm. It was the bar.
it was
I
the
was gonna
it
say
was
bar.
the
Shane. It was
bar.
the bar. Hey,
Who?
The bar.
Who was the champions?
Sheamus and Cesaro.
Wrong. Yes. It's
it
who
won't
you who
Sheamus.
you got,
It
Eric.
won't Sheamus. It won't Sheamus. Is all right.
It was the bar.
Nope.
It
Dwayne,
was.
you ain't guess.
It wasn't the
No,
New Day.
the Dudley Boys.
No,
God, do you even try?
it wasn't the Dudley Boys.
No, listen. I don't. Listen. I don't watch that much to retain that stuff. I mean, I see what I
You don't
see,
do that
but
because they was up
nah, that's
against
not who
Austin.
I am.
Oh, you
And
want to
I
part? You want
remember
to?
Hell, I don't
Sheamus
even know what year
and
WrestleMania
Cesaro was
33
bad.
was.
Man, you whack.
It
Go ahead.
uh
You. That was y'all answer.
Yeah, we only get one shot. Me and E set the bar.
I thought it was the bar.
Gallows and Anderson. Mm, 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 mm. Yes.
Who the hell are
The
they?
club.
They were the tag team champions at
Wow.
WrestleMania 33.
I see what you
That's
did there.
wild.
I see what you
That's
did there because
cap.
neither one of us cared about them.
Y'all
I
were
see what
gonna
you
be.
did.
I'm
Yeah, I
telling
see
you,
what you
I
did.
could have swore
Yeah.
the bar.
But I'll give y'all another one. Who was the first WWE United States champion after the title was reactivated following nearly a 2-year merger with the Intercontinental Championship?
Mm-mm. You can miss me. You can miss me with this one.
Come on, historians.
After 2-year merger, who was the first United
See,
States
now
champion?
like that type of jeopardy that kind of gives you the
The
clues
Miz. The
inside
Miz.
the answer. No,
You want the Miz?
no.
John Cena.
Good guess, but no,
You want John?
no.
Santino Morella.
Not Santino.
I like him.
If my memory serves me
Huh?
correct, it was Kurt Angle that no. He mixed
It was
the
Kurt Angle. It was Kurt
Intercontinental and
Angle.
the United States together.
It was Kurt Angle. Say Kurt Angle. Won't Kurt Angle?
No. He was the one that did it. He's the one that unified them. I'm trying to remember who was the next champion after that.
Kofi Kingston.
No,
Randy Orton. I'm calling him
R-Truth.
out.
Who's your answer?
R-Truth.
No, I lied. I cheat. I steal.
Eddie.
Latino
Eddie
Heat.
Guerrero. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
All
Who?
right. Only one of them
really?
count.
Who's
So
that?
only one of them count.
Hey,
So
look, we got to We need both of those questions this week on the
Okay.
on the social medias.
and
I'm
let them know
telling you,
only let them know only one of
those
them count. Only
trivia's
one of
get.
them count.
You're
Only
such a
one of them
sore
count.
loser.
I am straight
A
up. Only
sore
one of them
winner,
count.
a sore loser.
All
Whatever.
all all of it. The
I'm
above
back.
it. All of the above it.
I'm back. Hey, man, a sore loser and a sore winner. Cap, totally cap. That means lie. In my AJ Styles voice. We don't need no
So,
papers. Come on.
y'all, that was our brain buster. Listen, we hope you listen. Put your comments in. Listen, we got some. That was a great one. She went all the way into the archives. Don't nobody really talk
Mhm.
about Aloes,
Y'all don't want
Gallows, and
Gallows?
Aloes and
Are they still even
Anderson,
in the promotion?
No,
the club.
Where
No,
are
they
they
got
at?
fired. They got
they was
fired.
released in the press
They
release.
they
Where
at
are they
Impact.
now?
They at Impact or something like
In
that.
Japan.
I was laughing because
Too
when I found the answer, I was like, oh,
too
who's
sweet.
that?
Yeah, too sweet. AJ Styles
Probably
boys.
in
I
Japan.
mean, just
Yeah,
yeah. I remember when AJ
yeah,
Styles
yeah.
turned on John Cena with them. Like anyway, but and then shout out though for the
John
Eddie
Cena.
Guerrero
Oh, let me stop.
reference. Eddie Guerrero, one of the greatest
Hmm.
wrestlers, never really talked about all the time. So shout out to him, man. Um,
Man,
tragic,
on
tragic
316, you
loss.
should have had an Austin
No,
A
I feel like
brain
that'd have been
buster.
that'd have been too
Oh
obvious.
no,
You know
we
what I'm saying?
scratched that. That was
Yeah,
squash.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that
She
is
could have hit it.
squash.
Hey, listen, she good at this stuff. I mean, she could have hit it. We'd have been
Great
like,
job.
oh, damn,
Yeah,
I didn't
she
even reckon
she she
realize
been
that.
it's on.
I
She
watch a
was on
lot of
too.
like stuff to try to get a cut. Yeah,
She was
yeah,
on
yeah,
too. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
She had to get it. She had to
Yeah.
get it done. She was on too.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks, she. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah,
So here we are, y'all.
yeah.
We're coming close. We are
Woo!
coming close to our end, and so we're doing something special because it's the Road to WrestleMania podcast, y'all. We are doing a segment tonight called Top Five, Top Five, Top Five. And tonight's top five is top five WrestleMania moments. Now, all of us had a chance to kind of sit back, look through, and what our top five WrestleMania moments were. And so this is WrestleMania moments. Listen, if you're listening and you have this, we want you to put your top five moments in as well. Here we go. Here we go. Dwayne, you already have yours in the notes. So can you kick us off? What are your top five WrestleMania moments?
Number
Just give them
5,
to
I'm gonna
us.
go WrestleMania 37. Bobby Lashley chokes out Drew McIntyre. Choked him out. It was in Tampa. Choked him out. Go to sleep. Number 4, Roman unifies the uh, World Championship and the Universal Championship, or to become the one champion. That was basically the biggest start of that push there. 3, I'm gonna go Rock Cena 1. They had a year build up for that match, and it was awesome. 2, Rock Austin 3. Rock had never beaten Austin in WrestleMania, and it was Austin's last match, allegedly. And he said the only thing Rock has ever done is beat that bald head Candy Ass. And number 1, wait, did I go? No. Yeah. Number 1, Rock Hogan, icon versus icon. It brought my youth with my adulthood together
Mm-hmm.
for a classic match, and you couldn't determine who was face and who was heel. Just let them get that in.
Mm-hmm.
And the good thing about that is Hogan told his NWO brothers, "Let me do this on my own," and they turned on him, and that kind of brought Hogan back to face. But Rock whooped that ass, and like rightfully so. There we go.
That's good.
Okay.
That's a good.
That's a good list. That's a good list. Carrie,
That's
you
good.
wanna give your top five tonight?
All right. All right, let's go. Top five. Damian Priest hitting Drew McIntyre with the Money in the Bank. We knew he had that briefcase for a nice little minute, and he had held on to it. And CM Punk whooping up on Drew. All he had to do was win that belt and go right off into the sunset with his family. But no, you want to taunt CM Punk. Taunting CM Punk a little bit too long. You got that behind whoop. All of a sudden, we hear that music. And I'll never forget, I said, that's exactly what you get, sir. So Damian Priest comes down, knock him upside the head, 1, 2, throw him up in there, whatever, 1, 2, 3, pin. That's one. Macho Man winning the WWF Championship in WrestleMania 4. I actually like WrestleMania 4. A lot of people don't like it because it was a tournament or whatever. So there's that. Macho Man, that whole night, him, Elizabeth, changing colors, changing outfits, coming out red, blue, white. They looked amazing. Macho Man actually was one of my first heel people that I actually liked. I was like, okay, I liked him. That's 1, 2. What was that? Rock Hogan. I'm gonna go ahead and concede to that. Rock and Hogan, I'm with you on that same level, Dwayne. It brought my childhood. I was a Hulkamaniac. I didn't know any better. I was a Hulkamaniac to The Rock and merging together, and it went. It was so nostalgic. It was very nostalgic. That was 3. 4, the childhood, the boyhood dream has come, whatever. Shawn Michaels beating Bret Hart. What WrestleMania was that?
I don't know. Brett screwed Brett.
You so stupid.
I'm sorry.
The Iron Man match. I'm sorry. What WrestleMania was that?
I think that was 10.
Okay, that was no. Bret fighting Yokozuna and his brother was WrestleMania 10.
That was 12.
Speaking of, Okay,
That was
12.
Okay.
WrestleMania
And
12.
then I'm gonna throw in something that we had the very first WrestleMania ladder match. Shawn Michaels against Razor Ramon for the Intercontinental Championship. That ladder match, probably one of the best ladder matches. We hadn't seen nothing like that. So those are my top five. I'm gonna go with those.
Pretty, pretty good.
All right. All right, Storm, what you got?
Oh, you know mine short sweet player. Ric Flair retirement match against Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker, Shawn Michaels 1. Undertaker, Shawn Michaels 2. Triple H, Undertaker 1. Triple H, Undertaker, the end of the era match. That is my five.
That and those speak for themselves.
All five of those had you either crying or upset, play. All five of them.
Those speak for themselves, bro. Those are good picks. Yeah,
Um,
those are good picks.
Everybody had their shoes on.
Yeah, those are good picks. Oh gosh, you made me forget about that. That's one of my favorite entrances.
it's
Is
the
Shawn
most
Michaels with the
beautiful
all white.
joint of Undertaker, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels hugging at the top of the stage at the end of the era.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
Star, even Stone Cold texted everybody and said that was a hell of a match, and he actually cried.
Mm,
Yeah,
Wait, which one? Wasn't Shawn Michaels the referee?
yes, he
mm,
was.
Yeah.
And they hit
yeah.
him
See,
with
I
the
remember
X
some
marks the
stuff.
spot. They hit him with the X marks the spot.
Yeah.
Incidentally, the second Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, you shedded a tear because it was Shawn's retirement match.
Hmm. Yeah. That was good. Those are good picks. So those speak for themselves, boy.
Yeah.
Those are
And
really
Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels, you saw a young Charlotte Flair in the crowd crying for her
looking
father.
looking totally different than she does now. But
Hmm
that's neither here nor there.
That was gymnastic Charlotte then.
Hmm. That was a good. That was good.
Well,
Peace.
All
The
right.
number
Well,
one podcast,
I'm
number
gonna
one,
get,
number one host.
I'm gonna give you mine. I'm gonna give you mine. Then we go on to final word. Here we go. Y'all ready? Let's do it. So,
Let's get it.
in no particular order, these are my favorite moments. But they already have been said. Most of them have been said. So, WrestleMania 25, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker 1. It's one of the greatest matches of all time. One of the greatest matches of all time. WrestleMania 18, Rock versus Hogan. Again, that match in itself speak for itself. And I'm trying not to give Hogan too much because I also could have went Hogan and Ultimate Warrior. I could have did. It was a whole bunch of stuff I could have went with, but to give a Hogan one shot was enough. And then it was the
Yeah.
heist of them all. Heist of them all. You know, even though it was my man, he was the big dog, but Seth. This is why I thought it was a good moment because he just lost to Randy Orton. He caught a RKO out of nowhere, trying to do the stomp on Randy Orton in there, and Randy Orton changed his life with the RKO. Then he came in and cashed the Money in the Bank
oh
briefcase.
Lord. I,
Yeah, yes, came in and changed his life with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Steph, it was Roman versus Brock. Roman and Brock given a match. And here he come running down the aisle. God almighty. You talking about somebody upset me. I was upset. That Steph, the greatest, they call it the greatest heist of all time. Greatest heist of all time.
Hmm.
Then, and we said we weren't going to give this kudos to, but it was when the same night Daniel Bryan won the championship, we saw the streak end. We said we weren't going to talk about it, but y'all talk about moments that had everybody in shock in the stands. I'm never gonna forget that one guy, the black guy with his eyes. Yeah.
People like,
So the streak when the streak was broken, Paul Heyman even seemed like he didn't know what to do when Brock won. And then last but not least, first ever main event for females. Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks. What a match. I mean, that was WrestleMania. Um, but that match in itself speaks for itself. Those are my five. That's
Historical.
my top five. That's my top five. And Bianca,
Hmm.
she wins her she wins her first championship at WrestleMania and does her thing.
I couldn't fit it, but I had to say something about Undertaker's retirement match and the Boneyard match.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I couldn't fit it.
AJ Styles. That was
Yeah, I couldn't fit it.
yes, sir.
Couldn't
No,
fit
sir.
it.
y'all thought that
But
match
you
was
got
good?
all three
Never mind.
Undertakers at the same time in that match. Man,
Y'all
come
like that?
on, man. You got the dead man, you got the badass, the American badass, and then you got the final taker. You had all three in that match.
I get it. I'm happy they gave him something because he was stinking up. He
They
was
could have
stinking up
did him the way they could have did him the way they did Kurt Angle.
and losing to Baron Corbin. Right. He was stinking up the joint. So I'm glad they gave him something that he was satisfied with because good lord.
Yeah,
She
Them
must have watched the last ride.
them fake retirement matches. He was like, nope, that's not good enough. Yeah, it was not. You should have
they weren't.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
He should have left on
So
the he should have left on the street ending. That's me.
Yeah,
so that's my top
Vince
five,
wouldn't
y'all.
let him.
Congratulations. All y'all, everybody top five was dope. Come on. We had some similarities in there. Top five. Yes, that's our WrestleMania moments. Those would change the game, man. We could have went in so many ways, y'all. Could have went. It was just a lot of Hogan, like I
Yeah.
Macho Man and Hogan, like moments. Like
Right. I didn't want to do
I couldn't keep giving Hogan the glory, man. Like it was so much that he did, right? And so, but I at least got to
I
give him that
listen.
one time.
I only gave him that one shot because, like I said, like my sister said, hey, listen, it brought my childhood favorite wrestler together with the current, and I was like, yeah, let's get it. I was Team Brahma Bull. I ain't gonna say that, and you can see through my list. I think that these Samoans, listen, I'm telling you, I promise you, if they all find a way to kind of get together and unify, the WWE gonna have a problem on their hands.
got a problem now with them being
M-
separate.
Man,
And
when
listen,
the
what happens if they get together?
That's I'm be honest with you. That's one of
Yeah,
the
it
rest.
is.
That's one of the WrestleMania matches that I watch often. Is that match because it was just the extreme way. The Rock was being booed most of that match, and then it shifted. He did a move, and they started hollering for him. Man, it was crazy. And then, but it was that match itself is one like if you see wrestling in its good form, one of probably the best match of Hulk Hogan's career was that match. I will give him that. And The Rock took care of him throughout that match. So I would definitely give him that. But it was nothing like the mega powers that exploded. But anyway, we're not gonna get into that. So and we're not gonna get into all that. So but
That's a whole
y'all.
nother show.
That's a whole nother
Mhm.
show. That's our top five WrestleMania moments. We'll be back with top five and maybe next couple shows, but that's our new segment. Look, put your top five in one of the chats. Put your top five on one of the posts. We want to know what your top five WrestleMania moments are. Y'all, this now coming to our last word of the evening. We got last word, last word, last word. Storm, give us your last word. Send us home tonight.
And my last word is a little bit off topic. I was scrolling down the wormhole of YouTube, and I noticed a clip saying of Kofi disrespecting Zilla Fatu's merchandise. Apparently, on one of the TVs, when Kofi and Xavier came down for their match, one person had a foam hand Zilla Fatu's drink. Kofi took it, threw it down, and stepped on it. You saw a video of Zilla watching it, and Zilla was like, hold on. He rewinded it. I know Kofi didn't. Yeah, he literally looked at the camera and told Kofi, I'm coming to whip your ass. Like he was dead serious about it. You can go watch the footage on YouTube. The clip is on YouTube. If I find it, I'll share it. But understand the way Zilla looked, he was dead serious because he did. If Kofi was supposed to do that, Kofi better hurry up and say, "Yo, I was told to do that because he had it on the camera or something." Like he need. Otherwise, Kofi better put his shoes on because Zilla don't look like he was happy about him disrespecting his fan. For number one, because it was Zilla's fan, and for number two, his merch.
Mm.
So yeah, it's heating up. Zilla's making his way in. Also, if you saw that little vignette of somebody running across the top rope Friday, that is Penta's brother. So we're looking for that entrance. That is Ray
Ray
Phoenix Jr. He
Ray
is coming.
Phoenix is on the way.
I don't know what they're gonna name him.
Mm.
Yeah, you saw him running across that top rope with the fire. That was his vignette. He's coming. I don't know if they made a mistake and aired it too quick, but yeah, he's coming.
Yeah, I heard that
You
he it's gonna be his. I heard it's gonna be his name because they're gonna use the Lucha Brothers again. They're gonna use that name. So we'll
know, yeah.
see. Gary, come on. What's your final? What's your final word? What's your last word?
I'm 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 gonna go kind of what I said. I think I might have said a couple of weeks ago. I am looking forward to this road to WrestleMania. It is crazy. It's crazy. We've had three title changes in the past, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Four. Four title changes, I think, in the past 3 weeks. We got tag team titles. We got EO winning. We have the United States Championship being changed, and then the females tag team. Like that never happened back in the day.
Mm-mm.
Like Vince would already have these storylines set. This right here, look, I'm about to get the rock right here. Woo, this right here is giving me goosebumps. Like, yo, what is happening right now? So I'm looking forward to where what these storylines are going into. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow afternoon,
Yeah.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Raw on Netflix. I gotta see
Yeah.
Cena. Can they give this brother a new picture, and so they can stop doing this one? I don't. I'm kind of sick of that one. So I'm looking forward to this road to WrestleMania and all these twists and turns and storylines and ups and downs. It's just like, this is cinema right here. And I'm definitely looking forward to Monday Night Raw at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, gray bearded one. Last word.
Sure. Last word. We circle back to that cage match between Seth and Punk, man. That match was so dope. But you could have watched the last 4 minutes of that match and got exactly what you needed to go for WrestleMania. That last 4 minutes, OTC come down, he yanked dude out the cage, and now it's on. He assaulted everybody there. Show up, wreck everyone.
Hmm.
That was his motto. Show up and wreck everyone and leave. That there, going forward, that match is going to get so much traction, so much push, if that's going to be a match, because it's just rumored right now. But man, that 4 minutes was probably the second greatest 4 minutes part, of WWE this year. If you want to go back to WrestleMania 41, that last 5 minutes of WrestleMania, the main event of WrestleMania 41 was ridiculous, and it took all of that conflama to get the title off of the OTC. But we see how it's gonna move. Yo, that I'm looking forward to that Punk Seth Tribal Chief match, and right now it's just like all bets are off.
Hmm.
Well, I'm agreeing. All final words were excellent tonight. Way to go, team. I am interested in see World of WrestleMania title changes. I'm interested to see what Roman, CM Punk, and Seth does. That was cinematography, if that's even a word. I'm excited to see what
Cinematography
what
absolutely is a word.
Zilla Zilla comes in here and wrecks Kofi Kingston. For yeah. I'm looking forward to that. But here's my last word tonight. My last word tonight is thank you to everyone who's tuned in to our podcast. Thank you. It's four cousins who grew up together, loving each other and loving wrestling. Got a chance just to create great content and to give our opinion and our perspective on what we think we see every day and every night. Thank you for the 100 subscribers. Thank you for the engaging, the comments that you have been holding us down on Instagram and on TikTok and on Facebook. And just thank you for your love that you have been showing us. It consistently keeps us going. Y'all get us hyped because y'all are tuned in just like us. And so, to anybody who's done this before us, thank you for paving the way. Again, it's just us from the same family, from four different areas, loving what we do. This has been the Ring Report. We'll see you next time.